It is 6:48. Let's talk about the snow, shall we? You will not escape it no matter where you are. It's been coming down in the mountains at a pretty good rate this morning. We've seen anywhere from 5 to 7 inches of new snow at places like Tamarack, Bogus, Brundage. Sun Valley seen a little bit, not quite that much. But of course, the big story really is what's happening across the Treasure Valley during the morning commute. Now, if you don't have to go out this morning, don't. It is getting very messy out there. It's been messy, but the more and more people that are out on the roadways, the messier it's going to get. There's downtown Boise, still snow-covered roads. Here's Ion Summit, south of Homedale at Highway 95. It's blowing snow. It looks like it's going sideways at this point, and it is sticking very rapidly to the roadways because of just how cold we have been and how cold it still is. We have winter weather advisories in place for the entire Treasure Valley and Malheur County through noon today. We do expect the showers to taper off by then, but it'll likely linger for a couple more hours before it's all over. And then Stanley to Sun Valley as well. We have some winter weather advisory in place. Now, I have to let you know, if you are headed for Eastern Oregon, westbound I-84, at this point it's westbound only, from Ontario all the way up into Baker City is completely closed at this point due to a crash. So you're being urged to find an alternate route, of course, or simply wait it out. TripCheck.com is your absolute best resource for keeping an eye on road conditions in Oregon. 511.gov is a great one for keeping an eye on what's happening in southwest Idaho. So this has been the snow from the last several hours. At this moment, our snapshot here of what's happening this instant, not much has changed. We're still getting blanketed. Now, the deeper purple is the heavier snow. So Boise seeing heavier snow, same with Emmett. A little bit lighter, though, out towards Caldwell and Nampa, and maybe a little bit of a break coming for Caldwell. We're seeing some breaks in the showers, but likely it'll stick around off and on for several more hours. So we could see still another inch or two in many places. From Glens Ferry into Castleford, we're still seeing snow, and I promise, Twin Falls, it is coming. Over the last couple of hours, we've just watched it kind of marching along I-84, inching towards the Magic Valley. So it'll be your turn by midday into later this afternoon. So here's what we expect today. We're talking anywhere from 1 to 2 inches across the valley, possibly locally in some of the spots that just happen to get hammered a little harder, maybe 3 to 4 inches before it's all done. Of course, plenty of snow up in the ski resorts. Now, for tomorrow, we'll have a cold front come in tonight. That'll clear us up tomorrow, bring in a very cold wind, but we'll have sunshine tomorrow. Then look what happens on Saturdays. We take our futurecast forward. Here's 11 o'clock Saturday. We might add another 2 inches to our snow total for Boise with what's already on the ground from today. We have another storm that is brewing that will sweep in for the beginning of the weekend. So it is still very much the winter season. I know we kind of had a chance to forget that earlier this month, but here's our reminder from Mother Nature, right? Temperature-wise today we'll hit maybe the upper 30s in the west end of the valley, but barely above freezing for Kuna, Boise, and Mountain Home. So we will not see much melting, if any at all, today because of our cold temperatures. 31 for Garden Valley today with snow showers off and on up in the mountains. Just a high of 21 from McCall, 23 with accumulating snow in Cascade, 21 in Stanley, mid-20s in Fairfield with anywhere from 2 to 4 inches possible before the storm is done with today. Magic Valley, you will have an uncomfortably cold day, especially with that snow coming in later. Just a high of 29 for Twin Falls, 32 for Shoshone. Now tomorrow morning, it'll still be dicey out there. We'll drop down to 16 degrees and with still probably some snow-covered roadways. It'll be very slick tomorrow. Sunshine tomorrow, a high of 34. And then here comes that snow again on Saturday.